Hello there, this is part 3 of our application. Alright, so this time I'm going to touch on how to display and navigate through array. Alright, so previously there's a bit of error occurred. Okay, for example, if I click value, I enter the data. Okay, so when I display all is everything is okay, but when I click at the button string, it seems that the midterm score still displayed. So what I'm going to do is going to fix this error. Alright, to avoid redundancy to occur. Okay, so we stop the run application. So let's say that RB check change. Okay, so for I, it will loop and we'll get the score. So what we're going to do, we add in a if else statement. Okay, if RB string, okay, if it's unchecked, dot check equals to false, right, then what will happen is it will call this to loop. Okay, so if RB check change, that means it's change or check. Okay, then you have to do this. The same thing I've done for RB string dot check. So you have to make sure that it's not checked for the radio button and then it will still do the loop. Okay, so save it. We try to run. Let's see whether it works. It is the value. Alright, so I go to string, right, so we will enter a message. Okay, so just randomly add in. Okay, so this way all, everything is okay. Right, now we are going to go into navigating the array content by using first, next, previous, and last. Now the code, I got it from vbtoolbox channel. You can find it in YouTube. So he has developed a similar applications and introducing an array. So I took the code and I added a bit to suit with my application. Okay, so you can go to vbtoolbox. Right, so let's start with this. So what we're going to do is, first thing we are going to declare a sub procedure, sub navigate array. It will receive an argument and there will be a parameter by val point has integer. Okay, so this will navigate through the record. So what I'm going to do is point d plus equals to point. So it's underlined, so I need to declare this as public. So public point d, right, has integer. Equals to 0. Okay, so it can be accessed by any function or sub procedure. Right, let's get back to the sub procedure. Okay, so we have to make sure clear all the list box. Dot items dot check dot clear. Okay, and then we start to determine now if the pointer let me type first and I will explain what I'm doing. Else So this is to indicate, let's say it has reaches the last record. So the pointer D will increase its index, right? Once it reach, let's say, to the last index, I would like it to maintain at the last index. Okay, and I will display a message box to indicate that it has reaches to the last record. So I'm going to put here a simple message to indicate that you have reached the last record. Okay, you have reached the last record. So this is okay, you have reached the last record. So even it clicks to the next, it will still maintain to that location. Alright, it will not navigate to the first, yet it will still maintain. So in vbtoolbox, it will still navigate to the next. So I would like to maintain, it will be still at the last. Okay, so if it reaches the first record and users keep on clicking previous button, I would like it to maintain to the first record, and I would like to give a message, okay, to tell the user that you have reached the first record. Okay, so if it's keep on clicking previous, it will still be the first record. Right, so that will be maintained. So next, since we are using a radio button, it has to indicate which button is being clicked, either the value or the string. Therefore, we need to use a radio button. Okay, if else statement, if RB string, okay, dot check equals to true, right, then else if RB value dot check equals to true, then it will display a special message. Okay, what we are going to do is it will display the content. So lst display dot items dot add. So we are going to add in the array that store, which is, if I'm not mistaken, is the special message, and the index will take from the point D. Okay, so same goes for RB value. Okay, so in this case, it will take from the array, let's check mid scores. Okay, right, so let's check it out. And another one, if let's say it does not click to any of the radio button, we just display a message box and give an instruction. Please click on the radio button for selection. Right, so this is the basic sub procedure that will navigate through the array. So now let's click at all the buttons here, and we call the navigate sub procedure. Alright, so when it reaches to the first button, we are going to send the first index. Okay, when the first button is clicked, it will go to the first. When the last button is being clicked, it should go to the third index, the last index, because this thing, it depends on the size of your array. If you go to the next, therefore it will add 1. Alright, If you go previous, it should go back, and therefore we put -1. Right, so basically it should run smoothly. Let's check it. Finger crossed. Okay, let's try with values. 23, 34, 65, 33. Display all. Right, minimum is 23, maximum is 65, average is 38. So we go to the first record, it will be 23, and the last record, it will be 33. And if we click next, right, so you have reached the last record. Okay, so again I click last, you have reached the last record. I go to the first. Okay, let's display everything. 23, click first, next. Right, there's something wrong with this. You have reached the last record, previous, 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 previous. You have reached the first record, it will be 23. Okay, all right, next, next, next. You have reached the last record, it will go to 33. Okay, if I go to 3, you have reached the last record. Okay, right, so this is how you're going to display. So one thing I'm going to add in, okay, I would like to introduce a string format that will, okay, something like this. Okay, just watch. Dim format string has string, okay, equals to, right, I would like to display my content in a column view in the list box. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to indicate how many columns should be displayed in the list box. So the first column is 0 and the size, let's say -8. Okay, the second section or the second column is first, the size will basically about 10. Okay, so if I would like to display the format, so lst display dot items, right, dot add, so I put here string dot format. Right, so I will call the format string which I set earlier, comma, and the first column I will indicate the index, right, and the second column I will indicate the content, right, and to display this I will add in this will be string dot format. Right, the first one is the index. This will be point D, and the second one will be the content. Right, format string fmt string. Okay, so basically, hold on, 1, 2, 3, another one. Right, so the same thing I'm going to do here. So this will be as mid course. All right, okay, that's right. So I enter values 23, 45, 67, 78, first record, index, content. Next record 145, previous 0, 23, next, next, and next. So this is the function for format string. So in a list box you can indicate the first column in the list box what it should be, the second what it should be. Okay, so if I want to add in, for example, for display all button, so I make this as public, so it can be accessed by any procedures or functions buttons. Where is the button for display all? Okay, let's check. Right, to display all, display message, right, it'll be here. So just need to copy paste. This is for RB string, display message, right. Okay, X V. So we edit here format string. This will be I. This will be special message I. Right. Okay, so the same thing I'm going to do for display the value, right? So format string, so what I need to do is the same thing. This will be I mark, and this will be I. Okay, let's try this and let's hope it's okay. Right, I'll try to display all. Right, value 34, 45, 56, 11, display all. Okay, so index 0, 1, 2, 3, content 3, 4, 5, 56, 11. Okay, so these are the arrays, and first, next, last. You have reached the result. Okay, alright, so that's all. Thank you, and this is the last part for my applications. And to my students, I will upload your tasks. Thank you. Bye-bye.